Well, hello. I thought I'd come on live today. Hi, Sarah. She says, Magical day, galactic citizens. Got my mile and a half walk in. I am not a walker. Car wouldn't start to go get litter. Oh my goodness. Hi, Teresa. I did a mile and a half walk too. Actually, I started out. Hi, Richie. Happy Saturday. You who've been working so hard. I'm glad you're not at work right now. I started to go for a walk, and then it seemed like we got a little dusting of snow last night, and it was 33 degrees. So I came back and got these really nifty things we got for my shoes a couple of years ago, where it's like little traction things that slip over the bottom of your shoes. Makes all the difference. So I could go for a walk and feel safe doing so. I wanted to show you a stone that I'm really getting to know and really enjoying right now. This is called, let's see, where's my camera? I'm on a Christmas present. My hubby got us a MacBook, a Mac Air book. So that's what this is the first time I'm using it to go live. And this is an Orca agate. And it's very, very good. It's very gentle. It's very good for, well, let me read you what I looked up, because I looked it up this morning to remind myself, so that it would help me with focus. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. Da, 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 da. Let me look a little bit more. Did you all have a wonderful Christmas? We're still medicating Rosie, and we're going to be getting hold of the vet on Monday. They're closed right now, and taking her back in to see if maybe she needs an x-ray, because she isn't back 100%. So we're keeping her comfortable, and she's getting plenty of treats and food and medicine, and that's the best we can hope for today. So I'm looking up the benefits of this stone, Orca agate. It's emotional healing, brings inner peace and balance, connecting you to the ocean depths for calm and wholeness, helping release negativity, self-doubt, and promoting self-expression, forgiveness, and grounding during life's challenges. It balances polarities, fosters confidence, and aligns body, mind, and spirit, acting as a protective shield against negativity. Hi, Carolina. It's a very comfortable, it's a very, very comfortable stone. I am getting to know it, and one of the first things that I do when I'm getting to know a stone is I take it for a walk, and I put it in my pocket and while I'm out in nature, and it feels wonderful. So I thought I would share that information with you. And I was encouraged by Insight Timer yesterday to make a New Year's resolution. And I decided, I'm not really big on those, but I decided I would greet each day with peace. So there you have it. Hello, Kim Princess. Oh, honey, her aunt walked on today. Oh, gentle hugs to you, sweetheart. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry that your aunt walked on today. I hope that she walked on in her sleep peacefully. That's the best we can hope for. Yes, gentle hugs to you and your family. We always know that no one gets off the planet alive, but it doesn't make it any easier. And many people choose to leave at this time of year. It's amazing. Yes, gentle, gentle hugs to our dear Kim. I hope you were able to say goodbye and make peace. We can certainly say a prayer for your auntie. Absolutely. And for you and your family. I wondered how you were all faring. It feels like we're here on the planet it's a time of great change. And I have this feeling that this month we'll be asking ourselves later, we'll be able to remember where we were the moment we heard that the regime had fallen. Kim says, I said goodbye a year ago. I knew it was the last time that I would ever see her. I'm so glad that you used your gift so wisely. I'm so proud of you for doing that. There's such a poignancy, isn't there, as one gets older and as one knows? You're not particularly that very old yet, but it does happen. In your wisdom, you knew that that was the last time you would ever see her. So bless your heart. Bless you. Sarah says, I can understand the loss, but at the same time, she's in a way better place now. We should celebrate her homecoming. Kim says, thank you. That means a lot to me. Transitions are they can be very difficult, but they are transitions represent change. We can meet them with as much grace as we can muster, but tears are holy water. A moment of reflection and missing that person respects their existence. It shows our appreciation for the time that we spent with them. Sarah says, I will celebrate with candles. Oh, I love that. I absolutely love that. I have 2 candles going right now. I will make a note to light the 3rd one in her honor. So thank you. Thank you for sharing that with us. It's a safe place to do so. We honor her journey, and wish her a swift journey home. Richie says, is the holiday season a preferable time for souls to walk on because love is the highest this time of year? I wonder that too, Richie. Well, hello, Paul, because so many people do that, do choose to walk on. You know, my mother passed recently, and I have a dear friend who lost, I think 4 people last week in their families. So a lot of people do choose to walk on at this time. The veil is so thin. I think the veil being so thin has something to do with it. And Kim Princess has wondered the same. Richie said, my dad walked on Christmas Eve 13 years ago. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think so many people do when the veil is so thin. I wonder if it makes the transition that much easier. I don't know, but I am curious about that too. Sarah asks, if Paul, did you get home safe? I saw that Pennsylvania is getting clobbered. Oh, are they? Are they getting a lot of snow? I don't know if we'll get any more, but I felt kind of like a little kid. Hi, Rush. This morning, I woke up a number of times, but I got up around 5, and there was a dusting of snow out the backyard, and I would have been happy had there been snowflakes falling. I would have loved that. But it was nice to see a little dusting of snow. Kim says we got 4 in New York City. Oh, and Paul got home safe. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. It's nice to see all of you on a weekend. I've missed you, and I just thought, I will take this wonderful Christmas present of a Mac Airbook and see how it works on StreamYard and just check it out. Paul says snow and ice storm. Okay. It's going to be getting rather cold here the next 3 nights, so I'll be turning on the hummingbird heaters. I actually turned them on this morning because it was right around 33, and I wanted to make sure that the hummingbirds got enough food. Oh, I'm glad I came on, Kim, just for that sake alone. You do need your dear ones around you and souls that just love you the way you are and are here for you. It really makes a difference. It really helped me when my mom passed recently to share it with all of the community here. Hi, Janet. Oh, it's a nice surprise to see you. Oh, geez, 20s. It's in the 20s at Paul's. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I'm trying to find where. Okay, there's the time. Okay. I was messing around with the settings and I wanted to know, do you like the comments on the screen? I thought it might be nice for everyone to see that, but let me know what you think of it. And I wanted to read to you. It's not very long, but it's the beginning of the stories that I'm writing about a little girl named Mildred. So let me read you just a page and a half here about the stories. Okay, you do like them. Okay, great. Okay. This is the beginning of a story that began on November 16th of 2025. Her name is Mildred. She lives in a house where sometimes people argue, sometimes loudly. She's in a room with sunlight streaming in upstairs windows, the big maple tree nearby. One day, as she lays on her floor watering the dust motes, the arguing is barely a sound. It's a droning ambiance. No danger, just noise, and Mildred is a little bit sleepy. The moonlight had woken her up with all this under the stars that were twinkling. And Mildred sighed and softly went within, breathing steadily deeper as she did her exercise of bringing light down through the top of her head and down through her body. This light was warm and tingly as each chakra relaxed into a puddle of its own color. On this particular day, she dreamed a purple light had enveloped her in imagination's wonder, and voila, she was traveling through a tunnel of corn cobs, corn kernels shimmering in colors of blue and purple and deep ruby reds and electrifying orange. As her journey accelerated, wove around a star system and slowed towards a view of what looked like a planet we'd call Jupiter. She recognized it from a fuzzy memory, a purpley dream of a place with the tallest doors she'd ever seen. Right there, carved into a humongous mountainside, with winds so strong, trees the size of bushes whiffled in the wind, like the wiffle balls her Auntie Teresa used for pickleball. There was no excusing the cat that leapt under her hair, waking her up with a pounce, swatting her hair tie with its clever claws. Just before she opened her eyes, she whispered, "Thanks for the dreaming. Mark my place, please." And her guides and angels did just that. And that's the beginning of the story about Mildred. And the vision of the corn cobs is one that I actually saw. And I have been practicing going within to see what is there when I'm in this moment of now and calling in that white light through my crown and through my chakras. And they all have their own pools of color. And it's beautiful to see what you can see in your inner vision. Let's see anything I've missed while I was reading. Let's see, this is a trackpad. I'm so used to my iPad. Excuse me. Let's see. Oh, Janet says we'll be in the 70s here tomorrow, but dropping down, whoops, to below freezing. The Midwest gets weird weather. That's true. You get it all. Sarah says it's 47 here currently, but we get Santa's freezer on Monday. Oh boy. Oh boy. Paul says my nephew Liam got me for Christmas an electric guitar. Wow, now I have to learn how to play it. Wow. Oh, good for you. He said you rock. Oh, I love that. Sarah says, yep, Janet, high on Monday will be in the 20s. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Sarah, because Sarah has written over 15,000 pages of a story. So look for big things from our Sarah. Oh, thank you, Carolina. I'm glad you like it. Thanks, Kim. I'm enjoying writing it. So I did a little bit of writing this morning. And I thought I'll make that one of my practices. Why wait for New Year's? How about in the quiet of a morning? Because I'm usually the first one up, just about always. And I make a cup of tea and I stay in bed. And I'm like, I'll just make that, not get my iPad or laptop or right away. And just spend a few quiet moments in the morning going within and see if there's more story about Mildred to tell, or there could be other children. To just be open to that. And this morning, I think I wrote a number of pages. And there was also a poem. There was a poem that came out as well. And I don't know if all of you are familiar with the paintings that I have done. And I have a little playlist on my channel. It says, oh, I keep forgetting it. I'm using it like it's an iPad and it's not. Thank you, Teresa. Yay, Sarah. I know Sarah's, I just am wowed that she's written 15,000 pages. Janet's starting a writing course on Daily AM shortly. Hopefully that will help me with self-discipline. Oh, good for you. Yay. Paul says New Year's Eve seeing Journey. Can't wait. Coming to Pennsylvania. Okay. Paul is telling us all about himself and what his plans are and what he's doing today and what he got for Christmas. Thank you so much. The poem that came in while I was just relaxing and being peaceful, I did it. I have a series on my channel. It's called In Grandma's Garden, and it's paintings and poems that I've made. And I'll continue to add to it. And this one needs a painting because I got the poem today. In Grandma's garden, snow is falling softly to the ground. A delivery truck rumbling past. In the early hours, coyote calls the only other sound. The rabbits are in their burrows. Leaf litter holds the promise of pollinators to come. While Rosie stretches her legs on the sofa and sleepily, contentedly yawns. The trees are deep and dreaming. Moonlight makes some branches glow. The fox and cat slink sneakily across freshly fallen snow. If you looked very closely amid the woodpiles, you would see the footprints of the woodland sprites and gnomes and tiny, exquisite fairies. Seen as sparkles by most everyone, they dance and sometimes sing, for they celebrate the changing magic that every season brings. Snow is winter's confetti, muffling all our releases with blur, rinsing our memories with reason, the same way that starlight endures. On this ever-changing planet, where stories can fly on a whim, the cycles of nature are honored. And this is where winter's story begins. So that was the poem that came through, and I thought, this is a good idea to take this time at the beginning of the day to see what parts of a story might have settled in my mind. I'm making a practice of looking within to see, not particularly for a desired purpose, just in an open kind of way. A visioning I saw recently was many, many horses looking at me as I viewed downhill, grassy ground, and a lot of ponies, horses looking at me of all different colors. And they were telling me that we have enough stamina to get through this period of time. We have it. We have it. Not to worry. So thank you, Paul. I'm glad. Oh, Sarah is told it will be at least 5 books when done. Oh, that's fantastic. I was really amazed too because Sarah shared with us during morning meditation, I think it was Friday, I think, um, that as she began following and talking about this story and writing it, that she was seeing things in the natural world and the political world that were like confirmations of the storyline she was writing. And just the confirmation that you are listening well is fantastic. So I encourage that all of us and any of us to follow our imaginations, building that bridge, because it is that same part that allows us to develop our clairs and to listen to our intuitions and to trust our gifts. And we can always, always ask for an extra angel to help us understand them. We can ask for an angel for just about anything you can imagine, for yourself or for someone you love. I ask for an extra angel to be with everyone that's here today so that they can listen to their higher self and love themselves the way they are loved by Creator and by Mother and by their angels and guides and ancestors. They want you to be yourselves out loud on purpose. And I know that takes kind of like a gulp and a like, okay, but if I can do it, anybody can do it. So, yeah. Yeah, Friday is just amazing. Yeah, I believe we all need it too. I believe that too, Kim. Absolutely. So let me know if anyone would like. I don't know how to star things yet. I haven't figured that out. I will have to write down. But if anyone would like a reading, would like me to draw them a card from either the deck that I painted or the medicine animal deck, please indicate. Will they pull weeds with me today, Annie? Yes, they will, Richie. Sarah says, yeah, Kim, and perhaps a movie or two with prequels like Star Wars. I started the prequels 30 years ago. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Give these a shuffle. I also brought out these in case anyone had a yes or no. Well, in case that seemed appropriate. Forgive me while I hit myself in the head with them. Okay. I thought, well, let's just be ready for anything. Okay. Kim, yay. Okay. Let me draw a card for Kim. What was your auntie's name, sweetheart? And then Richie, okay. Kim, Richie, and Carolina, and Rush. And let me know if you would like it from my deck or from the medicine card deck. Nettie, Aunt Nettie. What a beautiful name. I want to, when I light the candle, I will burn a bay leaf. And what I do is I write on one side in honor of Aunt Nettie. And on the back of the bay leaf, I will write, thank you, thank you, thank you. Janet, okay. Okay, you got it. I gotcha. Okay. And for Kim, I got this one. Let me make sure I'm holding it correctly. For Kim, I got this one. There's a bird, Uncle Metatron, and a child with a wand. This is card 29. Uncle Archangel Metatron protects us all and allows us access to our inner children's magic. I love that card for you, especially today. Especially today, Kim. For your little one who knew your Aunt Nettie and remembers hopefully fun times and has good memories. There's magic there. Sometimes when we're adults, we cover them up with hurt feelings or disappointments or sadness, sorrow. And all those feelings, all those emotions are okay. We just don't want to leave our inner children there in that uncomfortable spot. Feel it and then move on. Richie, Sarah, okay, Sarah. Dealer's choice. It does. Doesn't that feel like a perfect card for her? Kim says, oh yeah, she's a bird now, flying now, and I connect with Archangel Metatron. So fitting. Oh, I'm so glad. I love Archangel Metatron. Just love him so much. Okay, now I'm feeling, pulling a card for Richie. I got card number 42, Richie. Let me hold it up for you to see. There we are. In the energetic field of possibilities, your frequency tells a story. It is also your currency. You can raise your frequency at any time. And this affects the world around you. Whoops, sorry. And I've been witnessing that when I am with different people to see how things play out in just an ordinary day. And I can testify that it's true. And it's really fascinating to observe the different frequencies that we are, even just with my husband and I. It's really interesting. So I hope that was helpful to you, Richie. Oh, thank you, Paul. He has a candle going. Oh, good, Richie. I'm glad, hon. I'm glad. Okay, Carolina. Carolina. I hope our friend from the desert is doing well today. Sarah. I hope she's doing well today. She always has javelinas with the babies around her. Oh, I got this one for you. Let me make sure I'm holding that up so you can see it. I got the Ancestors card. That's the number 1 card. It asks, do you feel the drumbeat of your soul? Breathe in deeply all you know. Can you feel the way spirit surrounds your song? It's the light we sing through your heart all along. Calling upon your ancestors. I go out in the mornings and I call on my ancestors every day and every evening. I thank them for helping me and I ask them to keep helping me. and they're happy to do so. They're happy, all our little successes, every time we choose kindness over selfishness or we choose peace. They're happy and they're proud of us. And they know what effort it is because they've been walking as humans. They know how hard and difficult it can be. They know that it sounds a lot easier than it really is sometimes. So Sarah says, new places appeared in my tail. And oh, okay, she's talking about her story. Oh, that's awesome. That's fantastic. Let's see. So I hope that was helpful to you, Carolina. And next up is Rush. Let's see. Let's pull a card for Rush. Oh, you're most welcome, Carolina. Such a pretty name. Gorgeous picture, too. Gorgeous beachy picture looking out at the ocean. Lovely. Let's find a card for Rush. I got 47 for you, hon. Oh, there we go. Card number 47 is keep your own counsel for now and keep your boundaries intact. Now, when I painted this, I see clams. And there's a saying around here called keeping clam about things. And sometimes when we have new ideas, we must allow them to just be, to sprout, so to speak, to feed them our energy and protect their tenderness, and to keep our own boundaries. It's very important that we honor them. We need to honor our boundaries and protect our energy like it's our job. Because being human and on earth and light workers and what's the word I'm thinking of? Light bearers, way showers, blending with earth energies at this time. It's very important that we do. Sarah sees spaceships on that card. That's awesome, Sarah. But yeah, Rush, protect your energies and your boundaries, dearest. Okay, Janet. Oh, good. I'm glad that resonates. Oh, good. Yeah, tender seeds, Teresa. Yeah. Yeah, we need to protect them. That took me a long time to learn that one. Because when we're young, we get so excited about things. And they need that, our protection. For Janet. Dear, dear Janet. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. I hope you had a wonderful time. Oh, hon, check it out. I got the card 52 for you. Let's see, is that good? There we go. I held it right about there. This is the final card of this deck. Guardians surround you. Guardians surround you. And I recommend a group hug because you have guides and angels and your birth angels and your ancestors. And they don't need sleep like we do. They are completely with you at all times. These soft thoughts that you have in your head, just super soft thoughts that encourage you to do things. Teresa, you got it. They're even softer than whispers sometimes. And I think at the end of the walk, we're going to be like, oh, yeah, I heard you all the time. I just didn't realize. They're with you. You're never, ever alone. Not ever. No matter what it looks like. You're not ever, ever alone. So I hope that was helpful, Janet. Sarah. The wonderful storyteller, Sarah. And then Teresa after Sarah. Oh, Sarah, look what I found for you, the grandmother's card. Let me make sure I'm holding that up. There we go. This is card number 13. Mother, daughter, grandmother, granddaughter. The links are within. All that we need. which I have found interesting. I love being a grandmother. And I remember meeting my great grandmother, and I gave her the earrings I was wearing. And she was holding dolls, and she thought they were her children because the women in my family had a number of large numbers of children. And I appreciate that more now as I get older. And there isn't just the one child, the inner child within. There are many parts of us within, from little children to toddlers to teenagers to teens to young women and even into old women. So, I hope that was helpful to you. And you have access to them all. Hi, Nadia. It's nice to see you. Yes, Janet could use some guardians and help in your recovery. Yes, absolutely. Sarah says 13, the number of transformation. And grandmothers are always humming the geo. That's so true. Oh, thank you, Nadia. Thank you. Okay, now let's get a card for Teresa. Um, Teresa. And in case you were wondering, yes, you are the auntie that is mentioned in this story, dear one. How could I tell a story and you not be part of it? I've known you since before this world was new, Teresa. Although in this walk we haven't even met yet. Not in person. But we know each other's hearts very well. Very, very well. And I was thinking of you on Christmas because I was hoping for a Christmas miracle for your cats. Because, see, Teresa took in a cat, and her husband has been feeding feral cats for a very long time. And, hey, Rossi. And so they've brought this cat home, and the other cat is like, why are you here and what are you doing? So Teresa's been trying to make the older cat accept the young one. And I don't know, I think it's taking longer than we expected. Oh, look what I got for you, Teresa. You hold this up. I have to find a sweet spot and where to hold the card so you can see it clearly. I drew card number 49. Higher self helps us through aspects of our male and female selves as we rescue ourselves and all of our littles within, because there are no bad parts. Love that. There are no bad parts. We need to tell Minnie this. There are no bad kitties, Minnie, except Luna, for crying out loud. Please. Oh, and Nadia, we got a brand new kitty. She's the smallest, big-eyed, loving little black kitty. Her name is Bean. Her purring is healing. I felt it. I never knew that. I heard Sterling talk. Was it Sterling? No, it wasn't. It might have been Libby. I'm not certain right now, but that their purring is actually is healing. It's like a mechanical thing that they do as healers, which I believe that, and they're powerful. I love that. Oh, Janet says, sweet story. My first memory was meeting my great grandmother as a little child. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, Teresa loves it. Yay. Cat purse help healing. They really, really do. They absolutely do. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, I have time to probably do a couple more if anyone that just joined us would like me to pull a card for them. Nadia says, I do Reiki. It's the same energy. Love learning new things. Yes. I'm very excited. I'm going to be learning Reiki 1 in January from Woo Woo Wonderment, our wonderful Kaylee. And when she announces, she's going to be announcing this in a show that she does with the fantastic JJ. And as soon as she does that, I will share that on my page, lickety split. Paul says, okay, working on supper, Annie Bear, Subway, talk soon. Need to come on more. Talk soon. Have a great night to all. Well, thank you, Paul. Enjoy your Subway. That sounds delicious. Sarah says she loves kitty purrs. They're even more so if the cat's so familiar. Yeah. Yes. Okay, Nadia, you got it. Nadia and Rossi. Nadia and Rossi. You got it. Yeah. Stay safe, Paul. Nadia and Rossi. Okay. Oh, man. Stay warm, everyone. Stay warm. Oh, look at this, Nadia. I got card number 8 for you. Card number 8 is transmutation. It's a natural process when we relax and allow it. And it's so very, very true. I can testify to this being true because I stopped drinking alcohol. And my bitterness and the grudges that I had kept, that I'd had for most of my life, I didn't realize they were gone until they were just gone and they weren't there anymore. So when old family members looked me up and reached out, I had nothing but love for them. All the resentments and the poor me and the blah, 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 all of that was just gone. And I welcomed them back with open arms, and I welcomed the peace. And it felt wonderful to not have any of the resentments and not have any of the, it was very healing. And so I know that transmutation is a natural process when we give up, and we're doing that on a planetary basis. We're breaking so many chains of action, chains of history. I'm thinking chains that would weigh us down. Patterns, that's the word I'm looking for. I don't know why that was a hard word. But Lurcy, I can't talk. Rossi, I learned my Reiki master at the same time as Kaylee. We're classmates. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, and fertility in life, that's true. And Warrior Widow did 30 years ago, and it changed my whole life, learning Reiki. I remember hearing this from JJ, that it just opened the doors for her. So I'm so excited. Oh, Rossi loves the birds. Yes, I have a suet feeder that I need to refill. There's just a little bit left in there. And I've been making homemade suet like you wouldn't believe. I've been filling up the seed feeder like every single day, sometimes more than once. So that was Nadia. Now I'm going to pull a card for Rossi. And to make the last batch of suet extra fancy, because it was, for Christmas time, I made the suet and then I added a whole bunch of craisins and pushed those in. And the batch before that, I put blueberries in. Or I'm sorry, blackberries in, and pushed that into the suet to make it extra special. And we had so much fun. We do this every year. We put out walnuts and we tie string to pine cones and roll them in peanut butter and seeds and hang those outside and watch the squirrels and the birds. And it's so funny to watch the squirrels try to carry the big giant walnuts that are like as big as their head. It's funny to watch them. They crack me up. Ooh, Rossi. I got card number 40. Excuse me. I mean to throw it at you. I got card number 46 for you, Rossi. Pileated woodpecker teaches us how to claim our territory and be resplendent. Pileateds are fabulous, and they're the largest woodpecker in our area that's left in North America. They absolutely love suet. Their tongues wrap around their brains to keep their brain protected while they very strongly peck out homes and trees. They really like snags. such as this to build their homes in and raise their young, and they'll return to it again and again. And I think one thing I find so remarkable is birds like a pileated woodpecker and nuthatches and chickadees and wrens can share the same tree, because while one walks up a tree, the other will walk down a tree. And woodpeckers have a claw at the back of their foot. They can walk down a tree and hide their foods in little niches in the bark. And little birds do the exact opposite. So they can share the same space without there being conflict. And I think that just that alone, we can learn so much from them. The kitten, Nadia says, oh, she's 5 months. She went straight to the kitty litter, and she's been really good. She was fostered first. Oh, that makes such a difference. Nadia says, I'm awake at 4 a.m. and 2 a.m. and 12 a.m. That sounds like a new mama. Yeah. That, or maybe you drink a lot of water like I do. Oh, I'm so glad I came on today. I was missing all of you, and we had such a lovely holiday. And we're very much relaxed and enjoying ourselves. Oh, Rossi sometimes gets visited by a woodpecker. Oh, I love that. We have Harrys and Downies, and the Harrys are about this big. Yeah, they're a little bigger than that. And the Downies are very tiny, dainty Downies. And so I've been filling up suet. We have that suet cake feeder that holds 3 cakes, and then one outside my window that holds 1. And they're going through this one outside my window, probably 1 a week. But the other feeder, the larger one, holy cow, I'm putting 2 cakes out like every other day. It's just like everybody in the world's coming to see it. I guess there aren't, I'm thinking there's not a lot of other people in our immediate neighborhood that are doing feeding consistently. And I really think that if you can do it, do so for entertainment purposes only. But they really appreciate having water, just fresh, clean water. And if you can put food out, great, or cut up some apples, something like that. But they really appreciate it when it's consistent. So, yeah, I want you to see a woodpecker too, Nadia. You'll have to look up in your area and see what kind live near you. Rossi's near the Everglades. Oh, wow. So you have a lot of birds. Oh, my goodness. I've never been there, but that sounds so exciting. Nadia's in San Diego. Everyone loves it, but I want to be up north, more nature. And I can understand that. How wonderful. So much beauty. There's so much beauty in this world. So much. And all of the animals, every single one of the animals is here to teach us something about love. All of them. It's really remarkable. None of them are here because they have lessons to learn. They're here to teach us about the world we live in, and they're here to teach us about love, which I find just remarkable. Just watching them brings me peace. Nadia says, I have tiny little birds, half the size of my hands. They char with me. Then we have hawks and little eagles. Ah, I see. Debbie, hi, sweetheart. Woodpeckers are how we know that a tree is dying or a house has termites. It's so true. Good to see you. Good prayers for you and your mama. And for your friend Tony as well. Yeah. And today we are honoring Kim's Aunt Nettie, who walked on today. I will be lighting a candle for her and blessings to her on her journey. I don't know about your rituals, but in Native way, like when we recently had my mother's funeral and her service, and it was quite beautiful. There was a lot of drumming and singing, And after it was all winding down, then all of us met in one of the tribal buildings, and many members of the tribe were there. And there were the cooks, the grave diggers, and the family, of which I was a part of that. And we all sat at a very long tables put together. And symbolically, we handed out coins to show our appreciation, coins and gifts and monies to everyone that helped us say goodbye to my mother, from the gravedigger to the cook who made the meal for us all to enjoy. And everyone's contribution was appreciated and thanked for their contribution. And I think that's really important. Nadia says, widows, when you activate Reiki, and if you're an empath. And Janice says, I had a woodpecker couple hollowing out a dying oak tree at home. I watched, and they went in the hole, gathered up a mouthful of shavings, stuck their head out, and spat them into the air. Yeah, they're powerful. They're really something, and they're loud. They're really loud. And there's a couple times a year, well, in the spring, when they're wanting to announce their territory and to let prospective mates know that they are available and ready and have a home and there's food nearby, and they will pound the holy heck out of a corner of your home, especially if there's metal, because the sound travels farther. And we just chuckle because we know exactly why they're doing it, and we're like, okay, we're on the map. This is part of what happens when you're on the map. Hi, Liza. Fresh, clean water for any wildlife, butterflies and bees, is so vital now. It so is. They love this water source. Offering it each morning is an act of humility and gratitude. Yes, absolutely. Nadia says, I used to facials and it would just happen. People would see rainbows. Very cool. Near the coast, I put a feeder 6 months ago. That's when the little birds come. Oh, good, good, good. They so appreciate it. And it's so fun to make like bee baths, to put little, they don't have to be fancy and expensive. They can be a small dish or lid, let's say from a big peanut butter jar, and you can put gravel in it and then add the fresh water so that they have somewhere to stand while they're sipping, so they can have a sip without drowning. Near the coast, but yeah, okay. I also started getting massages when I was doing Reiki. Oh, messages. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I saw massages. I also first started getting messages when I was doing Reiki. Oh, Janet, that's wonderful. That's what we have, monarch butterflies. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I have some volunteer plants that are host plants for butterflies, mullein, and I'm so excited when they show up, and I thank them. And I had so many show up last year, not 2025, but in 2024, that I named the front garden the mullein garden in their honor, and hopefully they will come back. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Nadia, I appreciate that. I am excited to learn. I'm really excited to learn. I've been asking Great Spirit to run energy through me so it comes from Creator through my body and through my hands to help Rosie feel better. But I was telling her that as soon as I learn Reiki, I will share that with her. Hey, J Cat Lady. Oh, we're so happy to see you. We're so happy to see you. Oh, I love your emojis today. How cold is it at your house today, J Cat Lady? At my home, we got a dusting of snow this morning. It was 33, and I think it's warmed up some. Right now, it is 39. It's practically balmy. So, and it's supposed to get down into like, I think it's supposed to get to like 21 at our near in the Pacific Northwest this evening. For the next 3 days, I think I'll be having my heaters out. I need to get a heater in one of my bird baths so that that water will stay. And I usually our fountain It has to stay cold for a while for the fountain to freeze, and the birds love to bathe on that fountain. We built in little shelves for them to sit, so they could sit and take a drink and bathe, because they do that every day. Oh, it's 79 where you are in Lumberton, Texas. All right. Good for you. Good for you. Well, I thank you, everyone, for coming by today. I really appreciate it. It's been so nice to see everyone. And I'm glad we figured out that we like the chat on the screen, so that's good. And this is the large size. We can mess around with, I'll show you what wide looks like, if it will allow me to change it. I'm not sure if it will. I don't think it's going to let me change it right now. But I have this one set to tall, and the font I set to big, so it would be easier for everyone to read. Because sometimes it's difficult to keep up with the chat. But we will all live. As many of us are willing and able, we can light a candle for our Kim in honor of her Aunt Nettie who walked on today. Oh, it's 60 degrees at Nadia's place. Nice. Thank you all for coming and being here today. Big hugs to you, dearest. And I would just say bye for now. Please do all the YouTubey things and hit the bell so you can get notifications. And I will say bye for now, and I'll talk to you soon. Big hugs, big hugs. Oops. I am so used to my iPad. I did it the wrong way. Bye for now. There you go.